Alright, we're listening to Iconoclasts. The sort of not Metroidvania slash... Oof. It's kind of choppy. Okay, it's unshoppy there. Okay, it's the sort of not Metroidvania platformer with story and some, like, really neat boss mechanics that I'm honestly not sure if I really liked as much as I wish I had, but absolutely love all the same just because it's such a unique entity. And it's one of the few games that really threw me off my game and eventually made me be like, why is this the ending? Who designed this? Anyway, that was it. We might want to bust this thing up. No, we're just going to make a new power setup. This is currently actually powering things just fine, but we'll want to do it more. Let's see. So, first and foremost, I want to chuck some things into the void, namely Iron Acorn. I don't know if I have anything more than that. Okay, second, we should probably start looking at some of these things, because we're actually getting to the point where I can make it. Let's see. Oh, shoot. My pads, 1 second. I have a pair of felt pads that I use to pad my desk out, because it's a little bit hard on my elbows and whatnot. And so I took them off to do some photography. Specifically, I was taking a picture of my Blue Yeti microphone for a video I'm doing mic reviews as like a new content push on Wanderbot Prime. And I had to get rid of my felt pads, and I've been playing without them for the past couple days, and it's very uncomfortable. Anyway, let's see. So, what are the games planned for this evening? We're going to be playing Minecraft, because I actually don't have anything better to play for a couple hours. Minecraft, Ring Fit, and then Darksiders Genesis at the end of the night. And if Darksiders Genesis turns out to be kind of short, then I will switch to, I don't know, maybe Terraforming Mars or something. I've picked up a bunch of new games, and I want to cover at least some of them. So what do I need to make this sucker? At this point, we can make it. We might want to automate a crop situation here. Oh, why did I? Actually, this is fine. Let's see. When are you going to survive Ring Fit 2? The second day wasn't so bad as the first, and today I'm feeling pretty energetic, so I'm looking forward to that. And then hopefully by like whenever this will get better. I'm noticing the game's just not quite as smooth as it was earlier. But yeah, I think I'm gonna survive Ring Fit, and probably by the end of it I will be fairly buff, which I'm looking forward to, or at least fairly fit. Not buff. Buff is gonna take time. Yeah, it gets easier every time I do it. Yeah, that's kind of the hope. Okay, so we want to grab this thing. Mineral wood. Ideally, I'd like to get more mineral wood than this, but this will do for now. Okay, whoop. Yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of this thing. It's still going to take a little bit longer, but still, wander buff. I used to actually be fairly muscular in college. I've kept most of it, I just got the extra flab, which is less than appreciated. I'm just gonna kind of round this out in a really awkward manner. But that's okay. Whoops, I have no idea where that went. I wish this would had like a limitation so it would only cross gaps and whatnot. I wouldn't extend further. Okay. Should be good. I think that's one of my animals eating stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I think Ring Fit is just going to get easier for me the more I do it. And that'll be nice. I don't know. I don't really know what to say apart from just, like, I'm looking forward to it. I've talked about this before, but I used to go to the gym quite a fair bit back in college. Like, at least every other day, if not every day, for a while. Usually I just run on the elliptical, sometimes I'd lift weights. I was pretty good about lifting weights for a while, but then eventually kind of realized that I'm not very... It's not that I'm not very good at it, it's that I would mostly just do a couple of exercises and be like, I think that's most of my major muscle groups, and then stop. Because I've never actually taken a legit fitness class. So I've never been in a position where... I really know what's a full workout, what's worth it. And also, I do really value my time. And the less time I have, you know, the harder my life is to some lesser degree. And so I try not to, like, go overboard with anything. I knew some fitness dudes that would be at the gym for, like, 3 hours a day. And it's just like, I would like to go home and play video games, kind of. Okay, let's turn on F7 just in case. I'm still meaning to replace these grass block textures with something else. Okay, one way or another, right. I need a farm. We effectively want to make a box with grass. I'm going to put away the item ducts. Oops. Put away the storage cables. We're going to put away most of this stuff. And then sort through it later. Okay. So we want this. Now, this is the big garden. That's... Is this? Actually, no. Big garden's over here. Alright, one way or another, what I'm going to do is just kind of extend this up. This area should be dim enough. But what I want to do is just have like a little automated growing area dedicated specifically for Enderpearls, because we're going to need a lot of them. That's default. And ideally, I'd like to make it so small no monster spawns in here. Okay, so I'm gonna need dirt. Or, no, I need enderstone. Or, not endstone? Okay, I need endstone for this. Which I think is just lava on top of glowstone. So that's actually easier to get that I'm giving it credit. I just have to go make it. Am I trying to make a mob spawner? No, I've already got a mob spawner. Okay, are these going? I guess I won't find out if I put a block on top of it. We're probably just out. Yeah, we're just totally out of that stuff. This one's concerning me because I can't interact with it. But I think the rest of these are good to go. Guess you're doing okay. Right, we're gonna tear this up and attach this to the item network, weren't we? I guess this would be one of the ones like this, where I just do it normally. Okay, wait. I guess I'm just gonna make a melter. Okay, so we need a tank. Sort of. We need a melter. We need a casting basin. We need a faucet. Anything else? Right, I need fluid ducts. Okay, and this is going to be one of the things that we don't handle automatically? Maybe. Okay. Oh, that's a fluid duct. We need the industrial strength fluid duct. Wonder if I just have to bucket it in. Might just have to bucket the stuff in. Because it looks like I can't do it automatically. Okay, looks like we're bucketing it. I guess we'll just fill this thing entirely with lava. I'll make a second bucket today, dedicated entirely to just water, like containing water. I don't really know. I don't really have any specific plans for what I'm doing today especially. I'm just kind of going. Okay, so we want to do glowstone. How do we make actual, honest-to-goodness glowstone? The answer is glowstone, glowstone, glowstone dust. Alternatively, energized glowstone, but we don't have that. We also have glowstone amber. I'm not entirely sure what to use this for. I guess we melt it down into the energized glowstone. But I'm just gonna do this, for the most part. Oh, let's see. So how goes it today? I'm still slowly getting to the point where I will be capable of doing ring fit more. And I'm excited for that, because, I don't know. I should probably make the end cake and just go mine end stone there. But I kind of like the automation aspect to all of this. What other things have I been up to? I've been playing a lot of depressing games off stream. There's a game called Mosaic that's coming out in like a couple of days on Steam. It's being published by Raw Fury, but it's effectively about this guy that's stumbling his way through a corporate dystopia and is severely depressed. And not the kind of game that I would normally ever play. Just based on its content alone, but it is like the most on-point game I've played in a very, very long time, so I'm just like, well, when I say on-point, I mean like culturally relevant, maybe? And so, oh right, I've got to get this down. Lava on its own will not do anything. So how's power to the lava fabricator going? I think we're having power problems, but I'm barely using my lava as it is, so it's not a big issue. It will be more of an issue as we go along, for sure. Let's see. So we want to get 9 of these. No, we want to get 8. 7 or 8. Because the sprinkler has to go right in the middle. Let's see if I can do... Let's see if there's an automated crop harvester. Because obviously there's the sprinkler. Okay, we have forester, plant saplings and harvest logs. Harvester, automated gentle harvesting. I'm hoping this harvester is actually what I'm hoping this harvester will do what I hope it does. Because, yeah, if I can have an infinite enderpearl farm just running in my basement, that'll be lovely. But yeah, hey guys, how are you all doing tonight? Hope people are having kind of chill winters. It's interesting the further I get from being, like, living in my parents' place or being in school, how, like, almost unaffected I am by winter itself. I think a lot of it really does just have to do with the fact that, you know, I live on my own and I don't go outside much. So I know specifically, like, people have been complaining a little bit. Okay. I panicked for a second because I right-clicked with the bucket and I'm like, oh no, please don't just, like, lava up everything in my immediate surroundings, because that would be terrifying. But, like, I've seen people posting about, like, their commute to work, or sudden snowstorms, or so on and so forth, and I'm just like, it was snowing for a bit yesterday. And I was just kind of hanging out there watching it, and I was like, this is pleasant. And it wasn't enough snow that I think it would have impacted anybody's commute, apart from, like, the crazy people that drive faster when it's snowing for some odd reason. Let's see. Oh, are we out of lava? No, we're not. Okay. This will just be my last end stone for the time being. I don't really think I need more than that. Let's see. Next up, we were going to make a harvester. Can I just make one of these? No. We were missing emeralds? I don't know how many of these emeralds I can just make. The answer is quite a lot. Okay, we also want to make a dispenser, which means I need to make a bow. Okay, there we go. So now we've got a harvester. I hope this works. Wander, are you going to play Dragon Quest Builders 2 on PC when it comes out on the 10th of this month? I will play it, but I don't know if I'm going to do a full series on it. My problem is, I've already played through the entire game, so it's really hard for me to want to do it a second time around, unless I did some kind of just really, really lazy speed run. Which I could do. I'm gonna need some water. We'll go from there. But yeah, I will at the very least take a look at it. My main problem is just, like, I don't generally replay games ever. It's just not really my style. I mean, what would I even do? Just go through the entire plot a second time around? I'm more likely to probably play the sandbox mode, and see if I can, like, hacks up all recipes from the start, because that's probably going to be a thing that somebody will do. Let's see, so we want a sprinkler. Sprinkler. Oh, I needed more water. I need fluid. I was really hoping Dragon Quest Builders 2 would just have, like, a full co-op campaign. But I think we're still a ways out from that kind of thing, which is a bit of a shame. What? There we go. Stupid game lies. Okay. Diamond bucket. Diamond bucket. There. Now we have 2 buckets. Let's see, do ender plants need water? I actually do not know, but I'm pretty sure the sprinkler made them grow faster. Okay, so I'm gonna just have one dedicated water bucket here. And we're gonna go from there. Why do we need 2 buckets? One for lava, one for water. I'm going to keep both full at all times. Because I keep screwing myself up in this manner, and it's starting to annoy me. Retrospect. I should have moved that over. Well, how does the harvester work? Okay. You've used the harvester before. It was actually pretty good. Yeah. Can I put it down lower? Because it's pretty ugly. Oh. Oh, I see. That's how this works. So it gets everything within this area. Okay, so we're gonna want to make this considerably larger. In that case, give me this enderstone. Give me this. We're gonna take up the water. We're gonna move it over here. Move the enderstone here. Oh, right. I need a hoe. My hoe is missing. I must... Oh, wait, no. I know where my hoe is. There we go. Okay, there we go. It's the last thing that... Right, sprinkler. Which I'm unconvinced that I actually need, but this is okay. So am I making an ender lily farm? I'm making an ender pearl farm. It looks like it's dark enough in here, by the way, that all I need is the singular light source and I don't have to worry about any of it. Okay, so we have the harvester. Next order of business is we're probably going to want to... We're probably going to want to set this up so it imports. Okay, we want importers and storages. I should probably just hold on to these, because no matter what, I'm going to need them. Okay. Now, we've got a couple of pipes running around. I'm just going to kind of extend this one, probably. I didn't allow myself a whole lot of headroom here. And I probably should have. There we go. Okay, so hopefully this will work. Unfortunately, I don't think they grow very fast, which is a bit of an issue. Okay, so next up, let's go back. Age of farming. We got to make an Enderman seed. I think it's about time that we make one of those. Enderman seeds. We need purple dye powder. Oh. Lapis lazuli and rose red. Am I missing? I'm missing the end stone. Well, let's just go make more end stone. I could pull it from the farm, but I'm going to need some other things. Let's see, harvester needs power. Oh, so it does. We'll get it in a second. Okay, so this is lava bucket. Lava bucket, you're alright. We also need cobble. Cobble. Now let's go back to Enderman seeds. Oh, that doubly didn't work. Click out, then press A. Okay, there we go. I almost kind of wish there was like a bucket filling station that I could just jam my bucket in and it would fill this whole thing up. I was actually really hoping with the diamond cauldron that it would have a higher capacity. Actually, are there any high capacity cauldrons that I can use? Because, like, high-capacity cauldrons would make a massive difference. I know I'm supposed to be probably using alternate schemes at this point, but it would be kind of nice. Certainly be faster. Oops. Let's see, lava fabricator. But I can't go up and just use my bucket on the lava fabricator. I can put lava in there, but I don't think I can take the lava out. And I have enough power for the lava fabricator. Wait, do I take damage if I stand on... I do. I was wondering about that. I guess I should probably hop in the water instead of just letting myself burn. Pipe the lava from the cauldron to the casting basin. I had tried, actually. Or you mean, oh, just to the casting basin. Interesting question. That might work. The problem is, this is such a situational thing. Like, eventually, I'm just going to go to the end and mine all this stuff myself. Instead of putting any level of effort in. What's even required for... What's required for the end cake? End cake is just Eyes of Ender and a cake. So yeah, we're actually stupidly close to being able to do that whenever I want. Let's see. Make sure to hydrate. I'm going to be exercising tonight. Okay. Let's move this over. All for me. We have enough Enderpearls right now to make get to the end via cake. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Well, that's faster. Let's see. I need to make the cake. We might want to make an auto harvester for some of these other things too. No, this is not connected. Okay, that's a good landmark. Okay, so we want to do this here. At the chest, perfect. Storage input. Actually, we don't want a storage input cable. We just want... We want a storage link cable. Okay, there we go. So now I should be able to pull... I should be able to pull cake. The only thing we need are buckets. Back to this, put these away. Keep the buckets. Clear all this out. Put away the end stone. I probably needed that end stone, but it's fine. Put away the glowstone. And yeah, we might want to consider just getting a bunch of diamond buckets filled entirely with milk. The question is... could I hook up a... Is there such thing as like an auto... bucket thing? Huh. Because I could hook up a pipe to the bucket. Or not to the bucket, to the cow. That'd be the easy part. Okay, so I'm just gonna put away the buckets for the time being. Let's see. One more another end cake. So now that I've got that down, we could just go on an adventure. I don't really have much in my inventory. I'm gonna put the remote away. I'm not really necessarily sure what I even need here. Let's see. Let's grab a couple spare stacks of that. I should probably make some ladders, too. Okay, you know what? Let's make a secondary storage remote. Okay, let's see. So, donuts. Because now I've got pretty much all I need. Guess I'll put this here. Put this back. Anything else? I gotta work on that cobalt cleaver at some point. But later. Okay, I have not been to the end in a while. In fact, I think I've only ever been to the end once. Is that where the dragon is? That's where the Ender Dragon is. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a whole lot of immediate interest. Let's see. Durgan fight. I don't think I'm actually going to bother fighting the dragon. I don't even know how to fight the dragon. Let's see. Humidifiers add or remove humidity. You're thinking of a... Oh, I don't remember the name of them. My grandmother had them. Swamp coolers, kind of? No, not a swamp cooler. There's a dehumidifier that you can have, but I swear there's another name for them. But no, humidifiers are effectively... Mine is like a plastic tower that is going to just be... Let me use this. I know it's wrong, but it gets an EXP. I'm pretty sure it gets an EXP. But it's just a tower filled with a reservoir of water that just, you know, jets into the air overnight as a means of counteracting just how dry it gets during the winter. I specifically am in danger of, like, really bad bloody noses. We should probably add the cleaver to my list, because Enderman can just dodge all my shit. And that's a bit of an issue. I have to make sure I don't look at them, too. Yeah, Swamp Cooler reduces temperature via evaporative cooling. Yeah, I'd like to try one of those at some point. I haven't really been in a position to need it. And you're not really supposed to have swamp coolers around here. Yeah, is this just all endstone? Hell yeah, it's just endstone. But yeah, we used to have a humidifier in college that was... It looked like a penguin, and we called it Mr. Bargles. And unfortunately, I think Shell's family ended up with it or something. But we've been looking to get like a new one for ages, but they'd like changed the model or something. So all of the replacements that we had bought previously just didn't work. And now we're trying like a new brand to see if it's going to be any good. So you want to get into Minecraft, where do you start? You know, I'm not actually... What the hell? Resonant Endstone. I might want a bucket? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna dig out the lower section. I'm gonna see if I can bucket this stuff up. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need it. For some kind of crafting. Okay, so what do we've got endstone for days. Put them back. Good, I brought enough wood with me, we can make some stuff. I'd put my buckets elsewhere, damn it. What do I have? I have coal amber sitting around in there. Weird. I don't think there's any sort of wooden bucket. We might want to come back later. Okay, Go back here, put this down. Will not work as a bucket. There's good cast for one. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna just put the overworld cake back down. We're gonna come back with bucket. I mean, considering I can make a shit ton of buckets, let's bucket. That should be good. Give me this. We gotta get rid of the coal amber. I don't know why that's in that. Okay, back to the end. I'm glad the cakes say like bites 6 out of 6. But as far as I've experienced, they don't actually have that limitation, which is good. Okay, anyway. You want to get into Minecraft, but you've never done it before. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I am in the same boat. I've played a little bit of Minecraft, but my actual experiences with it are very minimal. Like, this is the most amount of Minecraft I've ever played before. So, I guess this is not actually that hard to get into. It really depends on a couple of factors. Okay, so we might want to make this reservoir one wider. Oh, it just disappears. Okay, so we might have to just get resonant ender some other way. But yeah, I guess the question is, what are you looking for? Do you want a game that is mostly... Here, can I just run around bucketing these things? No. It does not look like it is bucketable at all. Let's see, maybe it's better to pick that up with Silk Touch. Maybe, but this is the first time I've ever even heard of Silk Touch. So, ooh. Okay. Anyway, finish my thought. So, vanilla Minecraft is a very slow, meditative crafting kind of process. There's not a whole lot that goes on, but it's a good game to play while you listen to podcasts, or just kind of if you want to explore with not a whole lot of consequences or immediate challenges. And there's a lot of things that you can do, even in vanilla, from what I've heard, beyond just, like, kind of running around mining, grabbing resources and whatnot.